Hey folks, Sarah here, and today I'm casting another DoW2 Retribution replay. So, who's playing? It's me as a Warp Spider Exarch, Alien as a Inquisitor Lord of the Imperial Guard, an enemy called Oscar Racer as also as the Inquisitor, and Alexander as a Chaos Lord. This is the Hydra's Chasm map, which is it's kind of laney. There's a lane that goes from one base to the other base. It's the exact same on the other side. And there's this sneaky path through the middle that links it all up. So initial encounters, I guess I just went down there and harassed him on his capping. Whereas up here, Alien and this guy just doing the standard capping thing, Alien being more aggressive, pushing him back earlier on. I shift keyed all my caps up there while I was messing around with my Warp Spider down below. Now my Warp Spider's over here assisting Alien's side, while my Guardians are idle. Let's pretend we didn't see that. They're not idle, look at them, they're moving. See? We're the red team on this replay, so Alien just pushing off the blue team nice and easy there. And incoming Chaos Lord. I don't believe anyone's gone for any war gear just yet, it's quite early in the game. Just about have enough power to get your first squad out by now. And Alien lost his sentinel. No surprises there. And my Warp Spider finally pushed off. The Chaos coming up from behind as Tully thrown Alien's gamer fear is being out capped at the back here. Once I noticed Chaos was coming up from behind, I sent my Guardians down the middle. Well, down my side. Just do some harassing of my own. Killing off these heretics. I think the Chaos guy wasn't quite in position to pay attention there. But Alien's definitely been pushed off by those Chaos Space Marines running into melee with Imperial Guardsmen. Really do the damage. Astartes, their power armor, much stronger than any non-enhanced humanoids like that. So what's the power situation? We've built a full farm here. They don't have a farm on either of their nodes, but both nodes are built. And the Imperial Guard have come to counter me. I was basically just holding out until I could cap their stuff and then run away again. That's my strategy with this encounter. Over on this side, just Alien coming back to cap stuff. Multi-laser turret there. Just does a little bit of additional damage. I have a shuriken covering this side, so we don't get any sneak attacks coming down to my VP. All my Guardians are all over the place. That's kind of the building up phase for the next big assault. I don't think either team came off particularly well from that last one, but we've had more time powering. More time gaining power. Let's have a look. No war gear? No war gear? Okay, well, my Warp Spider is the only one with war gear as a hero. Improve warp generators there. Gives him mass teleport and also just more energy and health. So it's pretty good armor for the start of the game. Alien came out a bit early and Chaos chased him straight up there. So he kind of just outpaced my Eldar. If I kept chasing him, I probably would have cut up for a while. So I switched up and went on his stuff again. His power stuff. And still not secure enough to build on his power up there, but this heavy bolter special weapons team from the enemy Imperial Guard has just pushed him off his point once again. In the meantime, I'm just power bashing. Gem bash. And this guy's doing the same up here. It's the heretics coming up. Throw in some grenades on my guardians. Push them off, no problems. But both Chaos and Imperial Guard are around here. They just don't seem to be bothered with defending their power node just yet. So I've just outpowered them in their own area, taken their lane. And then ready to push back. What's happening down here? Oh, just pushing back some heretics into their base turrets. Probably not such a smart idea to be so close to the base turrets down there. And back here, Alien just being threatening, keeping him guessing. And I lost the Guardian squad foolishly, clearly trying to get in there for a grenade opportunity. And that squad reinforced the one member just as they got wiped. Lucky heretics. These catachans really tipped the balance with Imperial Guard versus Imperial Guard fight. And Alien has some too. So, actually not a whole lot going on around the map right now. I've started building in the middle power node. I've pretty much owned their base, and they're in that entire lane for this whole time. And I guess they've doubled up on Alien's lane and pushed him back, but we still have far more resources coming in. And as a result of that, we're both going tier 2 before the enemy. Alien's saying that the enemy's turreted somewhere. I don't see a turret, but I certainly see a heavy bolter. So what's going down my lane? Chaos has showed up again with a vengeance. That Sentinel Stomp doing wonders. Somewhat foolishly then chasing into the grenades. But I guess that happens. And I'm telling Alien not to keep running his Sentinel around so I can repair it, but I think it might be too late at that point. Yep. And up behind us, the enemy Imperial Guard sneaking around to do some gen bashing on our power. It's Heretic grenade launcher spam being quite effective just to hold us back. We're trying to get a sneaky shuriken in there, doesn't really do much. Guardians holding off while Catachan's cap, and everyone's gonna get out of there now. Just using the grenade launchers to delay the Chaos Space Marines from getting into attack range there. The Imperial Guard at the back still winning. Still bashing our power. And I have Warp Spiders now, and they are both in tier 2 as well. Alien struggling a little bit, I think. Still got his tier 1 squads, more losses than new builds. Oscar are going for a Manticore, which you'll see in a minute. Chaos coming down and bashing that power that I made in the middle. Alien being pushed off his VP again. So I've gone double Warp Spiders. Not particularly effective against Chaos or really any Imperial Guard spam, but I guess I was a little bit confused, didn't really know what to do at that point. Especially if you get to tier 2 before and you want to be proactive. You gotta make some early decisions like that. Otherwise I'd be reactive and build AV and stuff like that. But Warp Spiders, they're good at killing just about everything. Very high DPS, but squishy is all hell. Just teleport them back here, fight off that sentinel. Chaos is still lurking. All I have protecting the side is the shuriken. Not the best idea. Alien just trying to steal back some power and stuff. What's this? Oh, he dropped in a Bane Wolf. That's a good, it's got like a poison flamer on it. It's very effective at harassing light infantry, burning generators, so that'll actually help a lot. This, Pro Guard still just sticking around this lane here in the middle, coming up behind my power constantly. And I've pretty much been pushed off my side as well. Elliot at the least has managed to power bash with his Bane Wolf, but the Sentinel has been upgraded to rocket launchers, so that'll actually do quite a lot of damage, anti-vehicle damage. And that's why I brought my Warp Spiders up just in time to sneak up behind it and kill it before it could do any real damage to the alien there. And now the Chaos is just pushed through and taking my power node. I built on it immediately before you could cap it, because you don't waste the full requisition, you only waste as much as got built. So it's just a way to hold them back. And there's that Manticore at the bottom. Warp Spider snuck up on it. Didn't really make much of a difference in this fight at all. Ouch. Catching grenades on the Warp Spiders. Very painful. Now with Chaos up top and we're down bottom, it's kind of weird. We're just attacking each other and neither team really defending here. So we're just trying to do what we can to kill some stuff. But look, Chaos is coming back behind us now. It's gonna be a problem. Warp Spider teleporting ahead. And my plan was to mass teleport all of our stuff behind the Chaos again. There we go. Now those heretics are in serious trouble. That Chaos Lord just about making away. I don't want to let him get away though. I think I'll be teleporting up. Yep. Wipe the heretics, wipe the Chaos Lord, and manage to let Alien get away with 2 squads at very low health. On that Bane Wolf, it's about to be killed by those stormtroopers from the enemy. They had melta-guns on them. Weirdly, double Warp Spiders got pushed off by grenade launcher heretics. Which is not cool. Not cool at all. So at this point, the map's just a mess. I mean, they don't have any power really. Our power has been uncapped. Alien has gone to tier 3, and now the other Imperial Guard are getting tier 3 as well. Well, Chaos just keeps pushing me back. Eldar at this point I feel very vulnerable to Chaos, especially with Chaos Lord. Just the ability to bully the Eldar away, because they're quite squishy. And now he's got Zinch Bolters, which do some serious damage. Jumping my Warp Spider Exarch into melee there to keep the Zinch Bolters occupied. Foolishly moved my shuriken up way too close to them. Just got shot to pieces immediately. And over on the other side, Alien making another push against this guy. Really needs to get something into melee with the heavy bolter team. Alien's Lehman Russ is on the field. It's a hell of a tank. Pushing the enemy right off there, holding his side quite well. Now I've just come out with my range blob, trying to force him off. They did, however, manage to destroy our power. And uncap my VP. Those heretics with those grenade launchers still being very annoying, just harassing my warp fighters constantly. Trying to get into melee to wipe that squad, but got pushed back by the heretics, and they got an aspiring champion upgrade, just then saving another squad with a lucky reinforce. This warp fighter is looking pretty pained there. Should probably have pulled him out a bit earlier. This tank now just rolling through the map, completely dominating everything, giving us time to recap. And on the power too. Enemy sneaking up alien side. What's Chaos doing? Chaos is all in his base, regenerating and reinforcing. Here he comes now. Those Plague Marines will always cause a problem. Very, very good AV. Also slow vehicles down with their missiles. And this huge blob is just a serious problem. He's let the galaxy burn, which pushes off Guardians immediately. Alien did a napalm strike drop because of her special ability, but didn't do nearly enough damage to really deaden this blob. Don't think there was really anything that could have dented that blob, except perhaps the autarch grenades, which I realize now I actually used it over here just before we got into combat with that blob. It's just off camera. But there was a heavy bolter there. I can see it because all you can see around the VP is the VP. There's me coming back down this lane. Probably walking straight into a let the galaxy burn attack. That's why I moved my warp fighters away from that blob. Quickly killed the Chaos Lord and massed fire. Got smacked in the face by Catachan grenades from down here. That autarch is in trouble. Surprisingly effective damage coming from those Imperial Guard blobs. It really stacks up. Even with their tiny little flashlights. Moving my warp spider to cap over here. Alien healing up his tank and getting ready for another push while I dominate the bottom. Putting my melta bombs on that Lehman Russ. I don't really have any AV to be able to deal with it after that though. Still no yeah, we all have war gear now. So Oscar has got the Excruciator's armor, which immobilizes troops. Alien's got Interrogator's armor, which lets you infiltrate friendlies, and the Inferno pistol, which is an AV weapon, it's a melta pistol. I got power claws, so I could power blades on my warp spider, so I can get into melee with vehicles. Alien just dominating that side again, and now he's making a Bane blade. Bastion. Just using my autarch to keep him from capping, but the autarch's pretty dead there. But she's got the speed advantage just to run away. Didn't quite make it, sadly. These Corn Marines, very difficult to budge. Very, very good melee damage too. They even do AV damage, which is pretty scary. Now the enemy Lehman Russ is snuck up. My side is in trouble. But I'm doing an Eldritch Storm. And I managed to double Melta-bomb, haywire grenade, that Lehman Russ just there before, so I got stuck inside the storm and took extra damage. An alien has come up from behind. All he needs to do is kill that Lehman Russ. But what's this? Stormtroopers and Melta-bombs and Plague Marines? Oh my god, his Lehman Russ got absolutely destroyed before it could kill just the very last little bit of health from the enemy Lehman Russ. Shocking defeat. And he has been pushed off bad. Don't know what these Guardians are doing. It's nice to send them down there to throw a grenade or something. But that didn't go too well. And there's the Baneblade. It's entered the battle. Boom. Real game changer on that Baneblade. We were actually pretty much pushed back off the entire map at this point. But just using that thing to push it back. It's a siege breaker. Capping all the VPs. There's the enemy Lehman Russ. So I teleport down there to Melta-bomb it. Well, haywire grenade it, and then it's dead. That Baneblade blast. And all the rest of these armies just buying me time to cap. Which I couldn't really do, because I got hit pretty hard. So I ran in, did a suicide grenade. Did I get away with those Guardians? Yep. Called in an autark, but completely missed, because I thought he would chase the Baneblade. He didn't. He went to the VP with all his stuff. Just throwing units at to stop them capping here. And they're capping over on the other side too now. And they nuke the Baneblade. Pulling his own troops into that, I might add. Baneblade barely taking any damage, just rolling out of the nuke. That Chaos Nuke, extremely effective against infantry. I managed to retreat just after it ended, which is kind of lucky. My Warp Spider uncapping the point. That pretty much decided the battle. Alien just holding on to the top. But this game is over. Quite an interesting one. Not very standard. You expect people to be going down their lanes, but this battle everyone was everywhere and entire lanes were lost at any time, so it was always 2v1 somewhere. So yeah, that was a fun battle. I think this was around 3K rated battle, ranked match 2v2. Thanks for watching.